Let's freaking go, baby. This is the most happy that I have been as a Raiders fan in a very, very long time. The Las Vegas Raiders win 34-10 up against the New York Giants. Coming up here on today's show, you're going to see my instant reaction to that Week 17 Tank Bowl in a game where the Raiders proved they're the worst team in the NFL. Geno Smith, MVP of this game, throwing 2 horrific interceptions that will feed families out there. But also, you're not going to just see my reaction. You're going to see Raiders fans celebrating from all across the world. You're going to see their literal face up on this screen, and we're going to be partying today here on the Raiders Report, because with that loss up against the New York Giants, the Raiders have locked in, no matter what, a top 2 pick in the NFL draft. And if the Raiders lose next week to the Chiefs, you already lock in number 1. But if the Giants lose next week, or if the Giants win next week, the Raiders can beat Kansas City. That sounds pretty good and still get the number 1 overall pick. If you want that number 1 pick, spam 1 down below. If you're a happy Raider fan right now, spam 1 down below, because as it stands right now, we have an 80% chance for the number 1 overall pick. The worst we can do is a number 2 pick. I'm going to talk about this game a little bit today, but let's be real. Nobody wants me to talk about what they thought of this football game. They want to talk about the future. Losing this game helps you get a better quarterback. Losing this game helps you get a better head coach. Losing this game helps you put yourself in the best situation possible going forward. Also, you're never going to have to see Geno Smith again in a jersey, because Geno did exit this game with an ankle injury, and man, oh man, did he get popped after that second interception. But this is the most Geno Smith stat line of the season. 20 of 28, 176 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. I do really wonder what this game would have looked like if Geno didn't throw that first interception early on in this game. It felt like the Raiders had a lot of momentum. Geno Smith interception happens. Giants get a lot of the momentum. And because the New York Giants got out to that early lead, it didn't really allow the Raiders to get that ground game going with Ashton Jeanty all that much. Now, he did get 16 carries in this game for 60 yards. I feel like most of these happen in the fourth quarter and in garbage time. We got to give a lot of credit, though, to the Giants, because they did a good job really trying to take him out of the game, and all they did was focus on making Geno Smith beat him. And when you make Geno Smith beat you, well, he doesn't. Lord Buddy Bear, it was a team effort today. Defense did their job. Geno helped with those picks. Even special teams gave up a big return. They better get Mendoza. Again, to me, depending on who you hire as a head coach, depends on who you're going to take at quarterback. If you decide to go quarterback number 1 overall, in my mind, if you go offensive-minded head coach like a Clint Kubiak, take your quarterback number 1. If you go defense, maybe with a Shula, maybe a Minter, like a Brian Flores, maybe a Robert Saleh, well, then I think the idea of trading back is a little bit more on that table. But I agree. This is a top-to-bottom, great job by the Las Vegas Raiders to lose this game, because they were bad in every aspect of the game. Dick Harder, what a name. Wow, this stiffens our chance for a new quarterback. Yeah, hopefully they don't blow it, Dick. What are the odds Pete stays next season? 0% chance. He's already gone. Pete knows that he's gone, and that's why he wore the sweatshirt today. Inspire change. CBS announcer said all likelihood Pete comes back. He's not coming back. I don't know what CBS is talking about. I am not going to believe anything that CBS says until CBS starts getting some stories right. I don't know, but Pete's not going to come back. I think anybody that really truly follows this team knows that Pete Carroll is done. And when you want the front office wants change, there's a lot of Raiders owners want change. If that's what CBS said, I actually feel bad that CBS employs that guy. Mike, how bad are we? Give up 30 points to the Giants. Damn, it's a really bad football team. It's no surprise that it's a bad team. And I think you know how bad this team is. We've seen it all season long. John Roybal, best case scenario, Giants win next week early so we can actually cheer for our team. You're right, John. There would be nothing that would make me happier as a Raiders fan to see the New York Giants beat the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to rub that in my wife's face a little bit. And then I can sit up here, root for the Raiders to beat Kansas City, the final game at Allegiant Stadium. And if the Giants win next week, the Raiders can beat the Kansas City Chiefs and still have the number 1 overall pick. That seems like a dream come true. Give me an FKC if you agree. Before we get into some of these FaceTime calls, friendly reminder out there that today's show sponsor is PrizePicks. Get $50 when you play your first $5. If you're wondering, Mitch, did your lineup hit today? No, my lineup did not hit today at all. But you know what? It's all good. I'm happy about it because at the end of the day, I feel really, really lucky that the Raiders still found a way to lose to lock in that number 1 overall pick. Also, though, things that I love about PrizePicks, maybe your fantasy season's over. Maybe you're a Raider fan and it's been a tough season. Join millions of users. Sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app out there. Download the PrizePicks app today. Make sure that you use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you get your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. All right, LA Lashdog, you got 60 seconds, man. What's your instant reaction after that football game?
One step closer. One step closer, and I think we're all excited. Even for me, a guy who knew the Raiders and their greatness, and going through this long drought, I'm looking forward to getting back to a winning team, and I think it all starts with a young quarterback that can pull it all together.
Bro, I definitely feel you on that. You know, I think all of us are sitting up here going, hey, we want a new quarterback. We want something to be able to rally behind. I think we also just don't want to have to deal with Geno Smith anymore. Shout out to my guy, L.A. Lashdog. Blinky, ball game. Most I've ever cheered for Geno. One more game. I agree with you. Like, to me, the last time that I cheered that hard for Geno Smith was that throw when he hit Dante Thornton Jr. up the right side, 3rd down or whatever the hell it was, up against the New England Patriots. Also, something that Raider fans should cheer about because we got a brand new MVP on today's show. And I think you guys might know who he is. It's Raider Ron Bang! Raider Ron, talk to me. What do you got?
Did we take the Giants channel down?
We're going to take him down.
Did we?
We're going to take him down.
How far away?
I'd have to do the math as he's smoking on his Giants pack. We're 2 bangs away. Raider Ron smoking on that Giants pack. We're 2 bangs away from officially ending it. But no matter what, Ron, I think we're going to be able to take care of business and get this dub. What are your thoughts on the game, Ron? What do you got for me?
Oh, I loved it. I thought we would have sat Genty down after the first quarter. Plays Zamir.
Yeah.
More.
Agreed.
But no, this was I don't know. It's a defining game. It's going to be interesting to see the next week what we have to see because, you know, Max is going to come out with his stuff. But I agree with you, Mitch. But I get with you, Mitch. You know, he's injured. I want him 100% next year.
We all do.
You know?
Max not playing and be 100% healthy allows us to get the best head coach, put us in the best situation going forward, and it also guarantees his contract for 2027. That sounds like a win.
You know what? And Mark Davis ain't stupid. Max is going to get paid the next 2 years, guaranteed. I mean, even though it says it's not guaranteed money, he's going to get paid. We have a tight end. We have a running back. I love your approach. Build that O-line.
Build the trenches. You want to spend money, spend guys that put a hand in the dirt.
Oh, yeah.
Got to do it.
And then we already spent it on Max in the trenches.
I think we're a lot closer than what people realize. Ron, I got to keep it moving. I got to get some other people on here. I promise you this, though. I'm giving you another FaceTime call. You keep smoking on that Giants pack. Everybody right now, give me some more R's down below. Give me some more R's down below. Ron.
Oh, hey.
Ron.
I think we just saw 5K.
I think we're pretty damn close.
I'm looking at the Giants report.
I think we're pretty damn close. Ron, I promise you this. When I'll give you a call back. If there's going to be one person I chug my beer with later on, it's going to be you. One beer, though. One beer.
One beer only.
One beer only. Gabriel, Fernando Mendoza, or Jaden Daniels. If both were in the draft this year, who would you pick? I'd pick Jaden Daniels. It's nothing against Fernando Mendoza. I just think Jaden Daniels is a different level of a quarterback. There was a reason why Drake May was my number 1 QB that year. Drake May was my number 1. Jaden Daniels number 2. Number 3 was Caleb Williams. Just sometimes there's certain qualities that I look for in quarterbacks. Now, Mendoza doesn't have the upside that Jaden Daniels had. Doesn't have the upside that Drake May has. But the other reason why I love Drake May is because you could tell that he had it up here, not phased. Dante Moore, Fernando Mendoza. It takes a lot to phase those guys. And a lot of times the NFL, it's a learning curve, and you got to learn how to get better and better and better, and you need players that, even when it gets tough, they still show that mental toughness and can fire back at you, the following week here. So we're still reacting here, live on the show. I think this is a horse in his beer. Y'all might know him as Pony Carroll. What's up, Pony Carroll?
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing? We're reacting to the show. You're going to be in our post-game cut. If you want to let me know what you thought about that game, fire away. The floor is yours. You got 60 seconds.
I don't know, man. I never want to watch them lose.
Yeah.
So there's always a part of me that's like, oh, well, maybe they'll do it. But then also, they're earning that number 1 draft spot. So keep on earning it.
Who do you want number 1 overall? Trade back, pick a quarterback. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say quarterback just because Geno Smith sucks so much. I mean, just
he did good today.
He did good for us. He did not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I see you got a beer in your hand. What are you drinking?
Raiders Report koozie.
Raiders Report. Uh-oh. Hey, man.
No, we got this cream ale from Bowie, which is located in Astoria, Oregon. Lovely craft beer.
All I heard was cream ale booby.
Bowie, yes.
I'll tell you, I'd like to get a sip of that. That sounds delicious.
Sounds like a pregnant wife.
Someday I'll experience it. You want that beer? You want to take that one down?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Here we go.
Shout out to Pony Carroll. Raider Nation celebrating another loss, one step closer to the number 1 overall pick here on the Raiders Report. Shout out to Pony Carroll. Appreciate you, brother. We're going to keep this thing
partying. Have a great one.
Peace out, Pony. Let's go to Nolan Simmons. Did you see the new trailer for the Madden movie? Christian Bale nails Al Davis. I think you're saying he nails him as an actor. Yeah, you got to be careful sometimes with your words here. Now, it's going to be a movie that I watch. I can't wait to watch it, and it's not too often does my wife want to watch Raider stuff. She loves Christian Bale. She wants to see this movie. I kind of brought it up to her, so it's going to be a movie that we get to watch together, which is pretty freaking awesome. Roshan English throwing it up there. It sure is to lose, but we need franchise quarterback. Thank you for all you do, Mitch and Chugs. We want a franchise quarterback, and yes, it's important, but it's also important to get that right head coach, and the number 1 overall pick helps you get that number 1 head coach that you're looking for. I believe the person that we are trying to call is, oh boy, I just had it in here, Scott Munns. So Scott, if you're out there, I believe we're trying to call you right now. I want a franchise quarterback. I want a Fernando Mendoza. I would love a Dante Moore. But also there are other avenues that we could look at, and somebody that I am going to consider and somebody that I will talk about this week on the Raiders Report will be Lamar Jackson. And even if the Raiders have the number 1 overall pick, if a guy like Lamar Jackson is sitting there and you can go out and get him, you have to at least entertain that idea. Not saying you have to do it. You got to entertain the idea. We are true winners today. A win for the future. Rustin, completely agree with you, man. This win, loss, however you want to say it, it truly feels good, and I feel like it's deserved. Raider Nation deserves the number 1 overall pick. We deserve the number 1 overall pick. Let's go to Scott Munns. What up, Scott? What do you got for me?
I can't believe I'm on here. This is awesome.
Well, hey, you're on the Raiders Report. What's your quick thoughts on that game that you just watched?
Dude, it never felt so weird to lose a game, but hell yeah, we have to lose. We got to get a QB. We got to get an offensive line. We got to keep rolling, man. This is nuts. So weirdest year ever, and as a Raider fan, and I don't know, just the roller coaster ride. We got to end it and end strong. So by losing, we end strong.
I could not agree with you more. You want to give a shout out to anybody while you're up here on the screen?
Shoot, you, dude. I mean, I follow you every day, and I think every morning I get up, my wife is in the kitchen making coffee, and she's like, "Oh my God, Mitch Renz is on." I go, "Hell yeah, we got to know what's going on." So, peace out to you.
Shout out to the wife for allowing you to watch this crazy lunatic of a show, and shout out to you for being a loyal Raider fan and want to be a part of this. Sure, show.
All of us.
Chugs also said sick Van Halen shirt. I know one guy that would love that shirt. Shout out to the great Brandon Jasper. If there was one guy right now, he'd be like, what are your top 5 Van Halen songs? What's your favorite Van Halen song? What do you got for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Shit.
We went from shoot to shit. We're getting
Shit.
somewhere.
Sorry, man. God, that stuff. Unchained.
Unchained?
For sure. It just gets me going.
You guys let me know down below. This one's going to be for the great tune. And let me know your favorite Van Halen song because we're going to be partying here on the Raiders Report because the Silver and Black lost 34-10 against the New York Giants. And if the season ended today, we would have the number 1 overall pick. We'd have the number 1 overall pick. If you bleed silver and black, we're partying here on the Raiders Report. I said I wouldn't crack open a beer until the Raiders fired Pete Carroll. But you know what? We're going to crack open a beer tonight. And we're going to celebrate this because no matter what, the Silver and Black have a top 2 pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. But let's be clear here. The job's not done. If you love the Raiders, subscribe. If you're happy the Raiders lost, hit that subscribe button. If you want to join an amazing community filled with so many great people, hit that subscribe button.